In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a multicolor variable width column chart. Now, this chart is useful if you want to visualize certain KPI based on two factors. Consider the exercise. If I simply change the life score to let's say 8, hit enter, but if I want to increase the impact factor from 1 to let's say 1.5, hit enter, each and everything is dynamically updated. So how easily we can create this amazing chart in Microsoft Excel? I'm going to show you each and everything in this video. Consider I have this data set. The first thing we need to find the fraction of impact factor. Simply click on D2, type equal, select C2, divide by, apply a sum function, open parenthesis, select the entire impact factor data sheet, hit F4 key to log the column and row reference, close parenthesis, hit enter and simply drag this formula down. The next thing we need to find the start and end position. For the very first row, I'm going to type 0. And for the finish position, we need to develop a very simple formula. Type equal. Since I'm going to develop 360 grid, multiply this with some function, open parenthesis, click on D2, manually type colon. Now you can see it's become D2 to D2. We need to log the first D2. Click on the first D2, hit F4 key to log the column and row reference, close parenthesis, hit enter and simply double click to apply or drag the formula till the end of data set. Now if I double click any of the formula, you can see the range automatically adjusts because this is a running total based on fraction of impact factor. The next thing, for the start position, I'm going to type equal and simply specify the first finish position, and now simply drag this formula till the end of data set. Next, we need to calculate average based on start and finish, and these average we will use to display the data label, also the x-axis label. I will click on G2 cell, simply type equal, apply average function, open parenthesis, select start and finish position, hit enter and simply drag this formula down. Next, we need to develop formula for chart label, but I will leave this tip on the very end. We need to develop formula for 360 grid. I'm going to click on I1 cell and simply type sequence function, open parenthesis, how many rows you want, 1 row, how many column, 361 column, what is the starting value, 0, what is the step size, 1, close parenthesis, hit enter, and now if I click Control right arrow key, you can see we have a 360 grid. I will hit Control left arrow key again, and now I will increase the width of formula bar a little bit more. Click on I2 cell. We need to create an if condition now. Simply type if, and now simply type end condition, open parenthesis, click on I1 cell, hit F4 key to log the row reference. If this value is greater than or equal to, click on the start value, hit F4 key to log the column reference, in this case, hit comma. Another condition will be click on I1 again, hit F4 key to log the row reference only if this value is less than equal to, and now click on finish F2 cell. Hit F4 key to log the column reference only, close parenthesis for end condition, hit comma. If the condition is true, I want to get the value from life score. Simply click on B2, hit F4 key to log the column reference only. Otherwise, I want a 0 result, close parenthesis, hit enter and simply drag this formula till the end of data set. And now we need to drag this formula till the end of 360 grid. Now we have successfully applied our formula. The next thing, we need to create a chart from this data set. I will click any of the cell, simply type Control left arrow key. To insert a chart, first I will click on I1 cell, simply click Control Shift right arrow key, Control Shift down arrow key, Control backspace key to move to Active cell again. Click on Insert, recommended chart. In this case, I will click All Chart. We need to click Area Chart and I will simply choose the second layout and hit OK. For now, I will move this chart a little bit to the left area. Click on plus button. We don't need the x-axis. We don't need the chart title, we don't need the grid line and we don't need the legend. And now I will click plus button again. Now click select data. We need to add two series. One for the x-axis. Hit OK. Click add button again. And one for the data label. Simply hit OK, and now I will hit OK again to close the window. Now click change chart type, click combo chart. In this case, I will manually change each and every series to area chart. Now you can see for each and every 8 series, we choose the area chart. For the last two, which is the x-axis and data label, we need to choose the scatter chart. Simply hit OK, and now again I will click select data, scroll a little bit more, click on x-axis, click edit options. For the x value, simply click here and we need to specify the average column. And for the y values, I will manually insert 8 times 0, 0. So 0, 0, 0, close curly bracket and simply hit OK. The next thing, I will click on data label, click edit. For the x value, I will specify the average column. And for the y values, in this case, I will specify the live score, which is actually a height. And simply hit OK and hit OK. Now you can see we have nicely displayed two dots on the top, on the bottom of each and every bar. Now again I will click on my chart and I will increase the width of this chart a little bit more. Click on format. In this case, I will select plot area first. We need to decrease the plot area and increase the overall size of the chart. The next thing, I will again click on this drop down, click on x-axis, click plus button, apply a data label, more data label options, click on label options, value from cell. In this case, I will specify the category column. Simply hit OK. Uncheck show leader line and Y value. For the position, I will select below position. Hit Ctrl B to make it bold as well. The next thing, again I will click on X-axis series. For the shape fill, I will select no fill. For the shape outline, I will select no outline. The last thing, we need to display data label. First, we need to create formula for our data label. I will click on H2, simply type equal. And drag this formula till the end of data sheet. You can develop any formula you want for the chart label. Now I will click on my chart again, click on format, click on the drop down, select the data label series, click on plus button, apply the data label, more data label options, click label option and click value from cell. In this case, we need to specify the chart labels column. Simply hit OK, uncheck the Y value and show leader line. For the position I want above. And the only thing is we need to select the same series again, data label. For the shape fill, I will select no fill, and for the shape outline, I will select no outline. I think we need to increase the size of data label. Click on home, make it bold, increase the font size a little bit more. Now if I change my value, each and everything is dynamically updated.